Grandpa showed up.
Grandma, what's your first name?
Connie.
Connie. My name's Brandon. This is Alex.
Hi.
And your name, sir?
Charles Wagner.
Charles.
If you want a break, you can. It's up to you.
We are literally just here.
I got to turn this off for now.
Yeah, you're good, thank you.
Just so we can make sure everything's well documented and that's it.
What's that?
Any updates?
No, sorry. I didn't hear what you said. I'm just staring
No,
at you.
you're good.
So, have you guys experienced this with Rhyker before?
He's always had epileptic seizures.
He's had since he was 19 years old. He's 26 years old now. When he was younger, he was having one about every 3 weeks, at least about once a month. And we got him with a neurologist down in Carmel, Indiana. And she changed his medicine from what he was taking before. And he went about 300 days without having a seizure. And then he started having some mild ones, not the grandma real bad ones, but just like he just blanks out.
Sure.
And basically, but you gotta watch so he doesn't fall over and not, hit his head on something or whatever. Usually, a lot of times he's like in a chair, so we can stand in front of him to make sure that if he does slide or go down, then, but the main thing is to try to get him over on his side. He's a big boy, and, you don't want him to choke to death on, he'd bite his tongue or whatever, then you got to worry about the blood or, the stuff that he's throwing up or whatever, so he doesn't swallow or gag and kill him, So basically that's the main thing is try to get him over on his side. He's a big boy, hard to do that. But his fiance or girlfriend or whatever left him about 45, 50 days ago. So they've been dealing with a lot of pressure there. He hasn't seen his 2 kids in 45 days. And I think that pressure and everything else, helped to throw him into a seizure. He had one a day or so ago.
It's probably been like a week. But he was here by himself, and he came out of it, but he just kind of, for a while, he couldn't remember for like 30 days. And
His short-term memory real bad.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then basically after a while, then it starts coming back to him where you can see what's going on. Today he had a real bad one for the grandma, bad one.
Earlier today or tonight?
No, tonight. But
Well,
earlier today he was with his sister over
in Wheatfield.
And they were she was going to spend the night over there with her, and he was going to watch movies and such, and he was just getting ready to order some food, and he went into a seizure, and she called us, called the ambulance, and that, so they come out, and we got over there, and basically he come out of it, and he said, when he started, we got some questions, where you're at, and so on and so forth, and said, he really didn't want to go to the hospital then. And so then basically he's going to bring him over to our house and spend the night. That way we
I don't have
could
time
watch
to
him.
talk now.
And he said, well, I need to go to my house because he's got a CPAP or whatever he sleeps with.
I'll call you back.
That, and then he needed a breathing treatment. He's got real bad asthma. And he needed a breathing treatment and that. So then we brought him over here. And my wife said, well, I'll just stay here with him and spend the night over here, sleep on the couch or whatever. So I assumed that he went in because he was really tired. He threw up 3 or 4 times over at his sister's house. Then basically he gets real thirsty and that. So we give him Gatorade all the time,
Sure.
drinks. It's got the electrolytes in it and that.
Yep.
But when he has a seizure, then his muscles all tightened up, and he's just
Sure.
swings over, his legs tighten up, and basically he can't get up and maneuver around in that. And so basically he started having a seizure when she was here.
Well, yeah, because I listened for him, because you can hear him rustling. And I went in there, and he wears the CPAP machine, So I was getting that off of him and that, well, it kind of came apart and stuff. So he got, and then he got off on that far side of the bed on that side. And I just calmed him down and everything. And he came out of that one pretty fast and everything. And we were up looking, he was trying to help me to get the CPAC thing put back together. And he said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom. And I told him, I said, when you did it, you knocked it off, so you have to put water in your CPAC thing. And so we were just kind of working on his thing. And he was the bathroom door was closed because the light was on in there. And so there was like a little table. Oh, this is our pastor. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
So you gotta watch so he doesn't bang his head. So he has some pillows and stuff over here trying to,
Okay.
so he wouldn't
All right,
bang his head
thank you.
against the oven and that, but,
Okay. So then, I could tell that he was going into another one, you know, because he kind of gets a blank look on his face. And, well, he was the bed and then this little table. It's like this because the CPAC thing was on it. And then there was like the space in the wall. Well, he was kind of going down in that space, and I thought, well, that's good because I don't have to try to hold him up. So he was kind of just like wedged in it a little bit, and that's when I called 911. And then I stayed on there with her until then the people from, you know, the ambulance and everything came here. And that. But then that's when he was getting, because I've never seen him like very, you know, so aggressive and everything, like what he was.
So you've never
you
seen
can't
him?
figure out, you can't figure out where he's at or what's going on. You know,
Yeah, because he does have that. And he walks funny because, like we said, it affects his muscles and everything. And so you'll see, I had got him Gatorade and everything to have in there and stuff and that. But I don't, when he was out here, he kept telling, because they put his hands in,
handcuffs.
they weren't handcuffs, but they were like a rubber type of handcuffs or something.
I don't know.
And that, and to try to restrain him, because he was really fighting him. And that, and it took a lot of him, but he kept saying, I can't breathe, you're killing me, I can't breathe. Huh?
He's got real bad asthma. So
Right. And he kept, and I told him that he has asthma, and I said, you know, he's saying he can't breathe. Well, then they gave him 3 shots in little vials and that. And then they came in with, oh my gosh, I would say every bit of like 4 big things. They said, this is enough to knock a moose down. And that, and they said, it's not, you know. So they kept, you know, and he just kept saying, I can't breathe. Just let me turn over so I can breathe. And that. I'm sorry, this is our pastor again. Hello? Hi. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you. They're working on him. There's the machines are breathing for him. His heart's beating, but the machines are breathing for him. Because I think they put a trach or something in him.
Put a
Intubate.
tube down.
Yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know. And that's all I know is because they kept coming back in and they kept saying, well, this should knock him out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, And I kid you not, and even my daughter, my granddaughter, could even tell you, she could hear him screaming, you know, I can't breathe, I can't, you know, just let me turn over or something. So, I mean, that's, and I don't know what all these shots were that they brought him in there.
Okay.
It's sort of a catch-22, you know, you try to hold him down, but, you know, he doesn't know what's going on, and sometimes you just let him get up, then he can calm down and start getting his senses back, because he doesn't know who's here, there's so many people in here, too many people in here, and that
And that confuses him.
really confusing, you don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, because that's what they said, you know,
So you go back
get some
off,
of the
you know,
people back off away from him, so, you know, everybody's on top of him and that.
There's at least four people on top of him, and that, there's two of them that hold his legs and such. And he's a big boy, I mean, he's strong as an ox, and that, and he's fighting for his life. He's totally confused, he don't know what the hell's going on. And that's what that seizure does, basically, is, and he's been having these seizures now since he was 19 years old, he's 26 years old now. In his younger days, he's having one about every month, and that, just about like clockwork. Now we got him, went to a different therapist down there in Carmel, Indiana, and she changed his medicine. He went about 300 some days.
Without any, and then when he started having
But it was just
they were just, like I said, light ones, like what he had earlier and stuff, you know. But it takes them a little bit to get,
Figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Where am I at?
Yeah.
What's happening? So,
Yeah,
you can see us pretty confined space right there.
Yeah, it's just my camera.
Yeah, we're gonna, if you don't mind, we're gonna,
people in there.
yeah, we're gonna take some photographs and
Fine.
collect some of this garbage so you guys don't have to deal with it. And we'll go from there.
Do you want me to grab a big bag for this stuff?
Um,
Or what do you want?
I think for now,
Or do you got enough?
got a couple.
I've got 6 or 7 of them.
I got extras if we need it. You want everybody, are they okay in here for now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So just,
Get some, grab some gloves and start collecting some of the stuff when he gets done.
you don't mind?
Taking photos. If he got 'em. If not, I got plenty out.
I got tons out in the truck, that's fine. I think these are the 6th ones I put in my
So were you
pouch
here?
for this.
You were here for everything?
She
I
was,
was.
okay.
She was. When I got here, then he was out here on the floor, and basically it's, like I say, it's a tight space, and we had the fire department people here, 2 different ambulances people here, and, you know, it's just total chaotic. And in that little room right there was
Like
at least
your
7 people at one
WID,
time. I mean, I can't breathe, I
Your
can't
middle
breathe.
initial, Connie?
R. Oh, and my first name is really Constance. I don't know if you need the legal name.
Is that what's on your license?
Yes,
And your date of birth?
May 16th, 1950.
And your phone number?
Area code 219-742-7264.
And your home address?
It's, okay, my Indiana address, my license, we're licensed in Florida.
Okay.
But we live.
Alex, do you need anything at all from me, or?
No.
Otherwise, I'll just hang out.
Just hang out. I'm gonna take photos and flip things and
Yeah.
And that's in the month.
see if I can get all my batteries to work as they die within.
Just FYI, not that it necessarily makes a big difference, but this was the original area where he was taken down
Okay.
here, and then it kind of just
Went over here.
slowly transitioned into here.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you know what medications he does take for his?
You know, I don't know what it is.
But he's asthmatic and he has sleep apnea, correct?
Right, yes.
Right.
And I know before he went into the bed, he went in there and took one of his breathing treatments.
Okay.
He takes a breathing treatment, plus he's got an inhaler, emergency inhaler.
But I couldn't find nothing of it, and I didn't even think to.
But he uses nebulizer tonight, right? Like that type
Right.
of breathing?
Right,
treatment?
yes.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, because he was doing that before he put on his CPAP thing.
And when you went in there, he did have his mask on, his CPAP mask.
Right. But you could tell he was having a seizure because the sweat was pouring off of him.
Sure.
And that. And so a lot of that was done with Velcro. So I just started unvelcroing it. Then when he came through, then we were going to put it back together. Well, I couldn't remember what was Velcro where.
Yeah, sure.
And then he found another one, and so he was putting that on when he had the other seizure.
So the one that he had tonight that the medics came for, is that his 5th one of the day?
Yeah.
I did forget to tell you that, yeah, that Wheatfield went out with him earlier in the day, a couple hours before
Well, that's
all
what I
this.
thought. I seen a call earlier today on the board where a 27-year-old was having a seizure. And
Right.
So.
Yep, I had totally forgot to mention that to you guys.
But they were just simple. And when the paramedics got there, they talked to him pretty much when he got done. And he was able to answer all their questions and everything.
I think it may have been some of the paramedics that were out here, actually.
I think they were, because they said that they were from DeMott, too.
Okay,
And
yeah.
a couple of them that were here, I remembered
Yeah,
from
Okay.
Wheatfield.
Yeah, DeMott was there and Wheatfield was there.
Okay.
We probably should have convinced him to go to the hospital then, but you don't want to go.
It's not,
So, but he hasn't been typically having this many throughout the day.
No, one time a few years ago, he had like 4 or 5, but then he was at the hospital. Yeah. Yeah, this is not, usually if he has one, that's just what he has.
All the work that they done was through here, though, correct?
yeah, all the work that the medics did was right in the kitchen, primarily right here. So before the initial medication to get him subdued was done kind of in this back section of the kitchen. And then once they started CPR and stuff, it was just right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the pillows kind of followed us around us to try to keep his head from banging into stuff.
Makes sense. Good thinking.
Yeah. And I wasn't in here when he first went down to the ground. Did it happen in the kitchen here when the paramedics and my other deputies?
No,
First,
it was.
they
if
started-
You closed the bathroom door. There's like a corner because there was the white table,
Okay.
the bed, the white table, and then a little corner. And
Yeah.
that's where he went down in there.
Where did they start trying to kind of get a hold of him? When I got here, he was on the floor in the kitchen. Did it start all right there when my guys and the paramedics were
No,
kind of?
at first they were trying to settle him down. He was in the bedroom.
Okay.
And I was in the bathroom because I was trying to find if I could find some of the medicine or whatever.
Yeah.
And they said, just stay in the bathroom. We're trying to get him calmed down.
Okay. Okay. And so then it led its way out to here.
Then, yeah.
Okay.
You were not in our way.
Oh yeah, you're okay.
That towel there, that was just from when we was bringing him home from Wheatfield. His sister gave him that, so if he had happened to get sick in the car or something.
I'm gonna let them know if the ambulance comes back to get it. Just have them wait a second, unless you guys don't. Do you want to talk to them, or it's up to you? I just don't want to come grab the rig and leave without us realizing it.
Yeah, we can talk to them. I don't know what they're gonna tell us or not.
I know.
Oh yeah, we could ask them, see if they'll tell us.
So, okay. Yeah. It's right over there. It's loud as hell, though. Yeah.
Like where? Sounded low.
If you can do me a favor, when the medics get here, if you can just have them, or just let me know. I don't know if they're gonna want to ask me any questions, but
Oh, okay.
just so I know they got to come back to get the ambulance.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'll keep it out.
that's about it. So, all right, I'm gonna get a quick drink and then go back in there. Yeah, and if you guys need to cut loose, that's fine.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're just sticking around.
Yeah. Ah, dinner smells good. It'd be nice to eat that.
You said this is his bedroom.
Right.
Do you mind if I go in there and take some photos?
That's fine, but you might have to turn on the light from
I got
the,
flashlights.
or I was gonna say from the strings
Yeah,
up
we are.
there.
Brandon, I got everything documented, photos of everything. Needle right here.
I think there's another one on the. Isn't there? Does that big one not have the? Yeah.
That one.
I got those container out there.
I got needle cuts, yeah. Everything up, a lot of trash is on that counter. I took pictures of all of it.
Debating how to put it.
Yeah, what to separate with what.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Those don't look. Yeah, this is the.
And the floor's kind of wet in there along
That's
the bed.
the Hal doll.
Oh, well,
That's what the
he was,
one, the Hal
you
doll
know,
one looked
doing
like,
stuff,
and that's what the ketamine one
CPAP
looked like.
thing, and the water in
Yeah.
it fell on the floor.
These, I think, are
Yeah.
the ones that went into the shin, maybe. I don't recognize those. It's this size that I saw first, and then that big one that I saw second. Oops, there.
Might need more bags, but that's.
You want me to go grab some?
I'm gonna separate all these.
All right, yeah, I'll grab some. I got a sharp container or two as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. grabbed an assortment. I don't know if you want those little ones, but
Maybe not yet.
That's
Maybe
fine.
we'll take that.
I only have one syrups, so.
I got Eric. There's a whole bunch of my trucks that need it.
Okay. That label comes out, yeah. If it comes out.
Well, they said they gave him enough stuff that it probably won't be for a while. Right. Okay, Tara's trying to call me. Alright? Alright, bye. Hello? Hi. Yeah, I was just talking to him. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Oh, get
alright.
another.
So, okay. Your mother's here, so try to keep her. Alright. Bye. You seen that big needle that was there?
Yes. Yep.
That was what? 3 or 4 of them that they gave him of that, at least.
Okay.
Do you want to have a seat? You can sit down again if you want need to.
I need heat.
I can close this door. Shoot, we're letting all his heat out too. Then again, he probably doesn't have his heat on yet, like most of us. There's a
No, he likes it cold.
likes it chilly.
Yeah. With the asthma and everything,
Yeah.
he's always liked the cold.
Yeah. I would not disagree with that. I like it nice and chilly.
But they're saying that with all the stuff they put in him, it's going to take a while before they know that he can even
6.
move.
Ten for, thank you. I don't have her in my phone. That's bizarre. Erin. Is it E-R-I-N?
Hers is A, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, there's 2 of them. It's definitely this one.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
there's 2 Aaron Dentons.
Oh, they're in your phone? Wait,
Oh, it's-
D-E-T-O-N.
There's 2 Aaron Dentons in general.
Oh, okay.
One that's married to Sheriff Denton, Brandon,
Oh,
or split up. I don't know what they did. And then Dispatcher, who I think's her brother.
oh really?
I think they're related.
There's a lot of them that
I
are
don't know.
tied in.
There's 2 of them, because I have 2 of them on Facebook. One with an E, one with an A.
Yeah. I don't know if I have any of them on Facebook. I don't approve most people. Dude, that was exhausting.
Yeah. Try landing on the ground with it.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask. Because I got here and you guys were in that little portion.
So,
Did
yeah.
it start there? Or
No,
did
they
it...
were. So I kind of kept my distance, and he's like walking around. It's like he's drunk because he's almost falling. So
Yeah.
the medics are trying to help him, but he doesn't
want help.
It's agitating.
Yeah.
They're trying to get clothes on him. So all he had were like underwear on.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we were doing, trying to get clothes on him. So he's in there, and he almost falls down again. And I think it was Miguel that tried to help him, and he went like that, and then shoved the other medic. So that's when I took him and put him up against the wall. I was like, we're not going to touch fucking medics.
Yeah.
And then he shoved me, so...
And that was all in the bedroom?
That was right in that doorway. So
Okay.
I had him up against the wall.
Okay.
So then he shoves me, and he's a big boy. So then we just go hands on, and I like sweep him to the ground. I was like, we're going to have to do this eventually.
Yeah.
He's not going to go willingly. He's
At least-
actively falling down.
Wow, and I'm glad he avoided the fireplace. Yeah.
I'm downloading my cam right now. I'm gonna do that so I can have it.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta go down the station. I gotta dump my whole one anyways, because I got some other stuff I need. So I'll do that in a little bit.
Getting Matt's crash report done.
Oh yeah. The 1052 is back en route, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
The family just called.
What that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This isn't your guys'?
No, and it wasn't here.
We'll take it.
The family just called Grandma and did let her know that his heart's beating on his own. The machines were breathing for him.
This is your guys', right?
What is it?
We
I-
found that. I
That's
didn't know. It was in the bathroom, so I don't know if it's a medicine that he takes.
Alex found that.
Yeah, I thought Alex brought it over.
Yeah, I seen a tablet, like a tinfoil package.
I think that's the. Yeah, I think that's
So I'm
it.
guessing that's his.
Yeah.
So,
And they said he. What's that? Alive, unresponsive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. And they're saying.
Shutting off that ketamine.
Wow, that's what they said. It's going to take a couple hours, so they won't know anything. But they did say it started. He was starting to try to breathe over the ventilator, which is a good sign. So.
Sundays have been
Yeah.
nothing but terrible. Everyone
Dude,
at work. I don't know
What is
it is with
going
Sundays.
on Sundays?
I have DTs with cold tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go now. I can
That's
already feel the soreness.
That's an hour of DTs.
I don't think he's gonna count that.
I think so.
Oh, it just got better.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be tough.
This one? I could do this one. I'm not worried about it.
I still have this one here.
Oh yeah,
I had to initiate contact, so I have to do one no matter what.
that's true.
I mean,
You'll
I
do a
don't
great
have
job.
to, but since
Yeah.
I was the first one here, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I think we need to. Just
Right back in.
you want your binder?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
My USB's not so.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stand by with them.
He said that he's trying to breathe over the
Ventilator.
ventilator, and that but they said it'll be sometime. They got to run some other test, and I guess like on his brain and that too.
They said a CAT scan, which would
Yeah.
be looking at his brain. But him trying to breathe on his own is a good sign.
Right. But they said with everything that he was injected that he's not doing any movement yet.
I hate to say it, but I hate to give him too damn much.
And they wouldn't get off of him.
a big old blanket right behind you if you want to cuddle up with it.
I found one of his shirts. I put
Okay.
it on.
Yeah, I wore a long sleeve tonight because it's getting cold.
Getting cold, yeah. I know his girlfriend would know everything that he takes, but
Yeah.
that's the circumstances, and I don't know. Like his kids.
You know people drop shit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really see anything.
It's gonna be a while before we know anything else, and
That's what it sounded like, a couple hours, because I don't know if you...
things were turning around for him, it sounds like. Things were starting to look better, is that what I
They,
was hearing?
they said that he was trying to breathe over the top of the respirator and that, but they said with everything that he was injected in, it's gonna be a while before that he even makes any movements or anything.
Okay.
But I think they said a CAT
CAT scan.
scan or something they were gonna take.
Yeah, that'll go over the brain and everything.
Right.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we hope everything turns out good for him.
Mm-hmm.
You got everybody from the church praying.
That's good. Prayer can change things. Is there anything else that you think you need?
No,
Any other questions, concerns?
you got everything. No, I'm not saying anything, but he just uses marijuana. Not that I care.
No,
He just uses marijuana?
no.
Okay. No, he doesn't?
He
Uses
uses
CBD.
CBD.
Okay, so CBD.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Seizure.
He uses CBD.
Okay.
I don't know what that.
It's still, so CBD, it's THC, but it's like a super low dose, which is legal in Indiana. So
Okay.
it's just questions. I want to make sure he's not on anything else.
This has been approved from his doctors because this helps to
You can buy CBD oils anywhere.
Yeah,
you can
and
go to the gas
that's
station
what
and buy 'em.
his doctors have told me you could take because it helps with the.
And like I said, even if he did
common
smoke
stuff.
marijuana, we don't care.
No,
No,
We don't care even if it
absolutely
is.
not.
I was gonna
Uh,
say I've never seen him
No.
do marijuana, but I don't really know a whole lot about
Okay.
marijuana. But he
There's a lot
does
of
do the
medicinal
CBD.
purposes of the CBD and the marijuana. So
Yeah.
some people use it to self-medicate, and we understand that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I do know he calls it CBD.
Okay.
Well, do you folks have any questions for us?
Do you have any cards or any?
Sure.
Yeah. I got some in the car, but we're the same people.
Thank you. And I know somebody has he doesn't have a driver's license, but he has an ID card because he doesn't drive.
Sure.
I think that went with the paramedics.
If
Okay.
it went
Yeah.
with him, it'll be in his property.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You guys have anything for us? We're gonna still be here a minute outside, so if you guys think of something, we'll be
Okay.
outside.
When he split up with his girlfriend,
Okay.
then her sister filed a warrant for him. He was arrested and took down to Jasper County Jail.
Okay.
So he had to stay in the jail for 24 hours. He had a seizure in there. Okay, they didn't give him any seizure medicine. They ignored him. He threw up in there, and they totally did not take care of him.
Okay.
And he had his seizure medicine there.
And he called.
Well, no,
We went
because we
down.
took it to him. Yeah.
We went down there. Okay, and basically we had to sit there and wait for 3 hours. They wouldn't bring him out, let us talk to him, try to calm him down or anything. And basically, he had a seizure in there, and I feel that they ignored him.
Okay.
They said, we'll take care of it, we're trained for that. They didn't give him any medicine, they didn't let him out of the damn cell, and he couldn't breathe, and, excuse me,
No, you're fine.
Alright, but you know, he had that,
He
so
said they just went out and closed the door.
close the door on him.
Then they called us and told us, you know, he needed to calm down.
Okay.
I know sometimes with medications, the jail staff isn't, somebody gets arrested, even a family member brings in medication, they're not allowed to give it to
No, they wouldn't.
anybody unless the jail doctor and stuff looks at it first.
The jail, we didn't have no jail doctor there, nobody looked at
They
it,
said
nobody
they
did
don't
nothing.
have it on the weekend.
They don't
Oh
have it.
yeah, they don't have, and that's not,
So he could've died in there.
well,
He could've, you know,
they could have taken him, but what I'm
thank
saying
God,
is.
he just had a mild.
You're right, but
Okay?
at the same
Because if he
time,
would've had one like he had here tonight, he would've died, because he would've beat his head against the damn wall and they wouldn't let him out.
what I'm trying to say is, it would be awesome if our jail could have a doctor on staff 24/7. That's the decision beyond our sheriff's control even, because he's not the one that tells the taxpayers you have to pay this extra money to pay these outrageous fees it costs to have a doctor there.
Yep.
We don't have the money for it. The county council or commissioners, they could release money, they could get money, they could do, that's up to them. We can't. Trust me, we would love to have a doctor there all the time because
It's
that's something
something, it's something they definitely need to look into.
But I know for safety reasons, if somebody comes into the jail, says, oh, well, these are my meds, can I have them? Then we give them to him, then it's actually not even that medication, and he dies, well, then we're stuck holding that bag too, so. But yes, I would agree. It'd be nice to have a doctor there 24/7 because it'll alleviate a lot of issues, I think.
Well, it's come a long ways. Back, I used to work part-time for the sheriff's department back when I had 4 full-time deputies. So it's come a hell of a long ways from where it was at.
Yeah, but I started my career in '98 working in the jail, and we had 0 nurses, 0 doctors there,
Right.
0 anything, so.
Well,
it has
I don't
been
know
hard.
if you remember the old jail that used to sit right next to the hospital,
No.
right across from the courthouse.
Yeah, the courthouse, that's the one I worked in.
And right across from the street from the courthouse was the jail. It was an old brick building. Okay, that was the jail when I started working with the sheriff's department way back then.
Yeah.
And then they built the new jail. And now they built the other new jail. And that was what, like 10, 15 years apart, something like that?
Well, so in '98, when I started working in that jail across from the courthouse, that place was a dump. It was falling apart.
Yep.
It was old. I know it was old, that's all I can tell you. I don't know when it was
Yeah.
built. So about 2007, 2008 is when they built our new jail,
Right.
the one that we're in now.
But the other jail was there before they built that jail that you went to. There used to be another jail there. You have to go up the steps. They only had one. They had main cell with everybody, and they had a drunk tank, and they had one for females. That was it.
Sure.
They had 4 full-time deputies.
Yeah.
It's about the 3rd largest county in the state of Indiana.
By area, but not by population.
Right.
By area, yes. By
But the
living mass.
population's getting so daggone, there's too many outsiders moving in down there.
Oh yeah, we're
Or bedroom communities, is what it is.
Yeah.
We go back to where there's no traffic lights and all that, you didn't have to
Was
look
this
across
thing
the.
anything here?
Walk across
Or
the
can I
street.
touch
Sure.
it? I don't know to throw it away.
What thing? The
I
blue
don't know
thing?
what that blue thing is.
I have no idea.
I don't think they would use.
No.
Then
I
I'm
don't
just
think so.
gonna
You can just
throw
toss
it
it.
away.
We'll be outside for a bit if you guys need anything or think anything,
Well, we're
okay?
gonna go to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you guys parked in this red truck? Or you guys parked over here?
The red truck it says,
Okay,
I think.
we're just walking.
I'm gonna go down. Camera.